I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya.
That joint get me hyped every time. That intro gets me hyped up every time I hear it. Let's go. That intro gets me hype, every time that I hear it. That intro gets me hype every time I hear it. And so peace, and thank you to Divine Sons for allowing me to rock that every day, right? And specifically, my homeboy, Dan Johns. Dan Johns, you a saint for that, bro. Thank you for helping build up Knicks Nation, right? Knicks Nation rock to that every morning. What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? What's good? I see y'all. I'm excited for y'all to be here. When y'all come in the door, smash that like button. Help support the channel. Help support your peoples, man. Smash that like button for your mans. You know what I mean? It goes a long way in helping the channel grow. You know what I mean? Go a long way to help this channel, to help the channel grow. And channels like this need growth. You know what I'm saying? We need to get out there and be seen so that, you know what I'm saying, other people can come and enjoy this ride that we call the KMD, aka or properly known as, or the government name, Knicks Morning Drive. What's good? It's good to be with y'all, man. Sorry I'm running a little bit late, man. Got this back issue that's trying to grapple me to the ground, but I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, I can't. I gotta be here with the fam. What's good? What's good? Y'all excited for this game against the Lakers tonight? It'll finally be over. This West Coast trip that we on that's been grinding us will finally be over tonight. I just hope we don't come out flat and lay an egg against the Lakers. Right? I hope we don't come out flat tonight. I don't think we will, because we hadn't played flat in 4 quarters. Like, we hadn't played 4 quarters of flat basketball maybe all year, I don't believe. I know there are times that we've come out flat, but then we kicked it into gear. But I don't know if we've ever come out flat and just rolled over and played dead for a team. I don't see that happening, and I'm hoping that it's not going to happen tonight. Word. I need for y'all to get that energy up, though. I'm not feeling the energy in this room. What's good? I'm not feeling the energy in here. What's good? I'm not feeling. Yo, we need to get this energy up. I know I'm running a little late and then saying energy. Bro, I have a bulging disc. If y'all just saw how I walked in here, if y'all just saw how I walked to this chair, y'all have told me to sit this one out. But no, I'm not sitting it out. I'm here. Right? I'm here. Y'all think the trick is the greatest trick ever played is y'all think I'm coming here for y'all. Right? People think I'm coming here like Uncle Freezy coming here to do a show for the Knicks fans. I'm coming here so y'all can help me do the show for myself. For me. I'm a Knicks fan and I enjoy y'all company. I read y'all comments and sometimes I get so tickled to myself that I have to go off screen and laugh. Right? I have to go off the screen and laugh because sometimes y'all will say something so funny or so poignant or so hard or so real or so relevant that if I enjoy it as a fan, remember, I'm a fan first. Right? Let's get this energy in here up, though. Right? Hey, that duck. Hey, Anthony D, we should blame the duck. Hold on, let me see if y'all can see the duck. Can y'all see the duck back there? I think the duck is mad because he doesn't have a jersey. Right? But you know what? I'm going to change that. I am going to get the duck a shirt. I don't know what team he's on, though. Is he team Nick at Night Podcast or team KMD? Right? I am team KMD and team Nick at Night Podcast. Right? Uncle Freezy is team KMD, Nick's Morning Drive, and team Nick at Night Podcast. So I'm going to rock both. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to rock both. Y'all get that energy up so we can go ahead and do this Knicks Morning Drive roll call. Get that energy up so that we can do this roll call so we can get down to business. Get that energy up. I need to see some thumbs up in the chat. I need to see some fire in the chat. I legit need to see some like buttons getting smashed. Whichever channel you're watching it on, if you're watching it on the Knicks Morning Drive channel or the Blurns Tears channel, wherever you're watching that, I need for y'all to get your energy up. Put them comments in the comment section. You know what I mean? Get those comments in the comment section. Get this thing busy. We need to get busy so that I can legit do the Knicks Morning Drive roll call. How y'all feeling out there, most importantly? What's good? Was talking to Hoodie Cab last night. We legit talked about how much we love the Knicks fans and this Lawrence Tears family. Not just myself, not just Uncle Freezy or City for Real or Anthony D or RC Creative or CP the Artist or Free Keith or the Ghetto Intellect or Rob the Nick or anybody, not just the people that you see on screen. But I'm talking about the people that have come and maybe not come and gone, but the people that have come along that we enjoyed their company, like the Illmatics, the Guzmans, the Jonathan JDs, the Muhammad Musas. It's a bunch of people, man, that have jumped on the screen with us and we have enjoyed their company. Shout out to the best mods in the game. Shout out to the best mods in the game, right? Bodega Wi-Fi, stay in the building. Bodega Wi-Fi, I hope you are better than hotel Wi-Fi, because hotel Wi-Fi has been letting us down, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna hold you. Hotel Wi-Fi has been letting us down. Hoodie Cab working. Hoodie Cab is a small prince, right? Behind the scenes, we call him Posh Kev. You know what I'm saying? Posh Kev, because he's a pampered prince, but he wants to have this hardcore reputation. Like, I grew up on the mean streets of Malibu, bro. I'm telling you, I grew up on these streets of Malibu, man. Malibu is no joke. Right, Kev. Right. I grew up on these mean streets of Miami Beach. It's hardcore out here, bro. I mean, so anyway, yeah, we were talking about how we enjoy the family, man. How we enjoy the family, like how we enjoy cats like Sima Singh and Bodega Wi-Fi, who jumped in the very beginning and had our back and protected us from trolls until we figured out what it is that we were going to do. Yo, the contributions of cats like Bodega Wi-Fi and Sima Singh cannot be overstated, because they had our back from day one when we were in here rocking with just 10 people. And Bodega Wi-Fi and Sima Singh was on the front lines fighting off trolls like their life depended on it. So I could never overstate how much I love and appreciate those two cats. You know what I'm saying? But yo, with that said, y'all better get this energy up so that we can do the Knicks Morning Drive roll call. I need to see some thumbs ups in the chat. I need to see some fire in the chat. Let's go. Y'all smash that like button, man. Let's get it started in here so I can start calling names. What's good? What's good? We need to get them likes up, man. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Oh, look at y'all overwhelming me all of a sudden. Okay, I see y'all. Okay, so I guess y'all are ready for me to say Karen Fung is in the building. What's good? Michael Hansen, what's good? Michael Hansen says, I credit the Knicks' success to Uncle Freezy. While I appreciate that, how about I say I credit this year's Knicks' success to the Lawrence Tears family, and that includes all of y'all. Because there were plenty of Knicks content creators that at the beginning in October that were like, yo, we're going to win 18 games and we're going to fade for Cade. Y'all remember that? Yo, that was only 7 months ago. That was only 7 months ago, y'all. We're going to win 18 games. We're going to fade for Cade. And Uncle Freezy was standing in the gap like, nah, bro, we're going to win 42 games. We're going 42-30. 42 and 30. And I got laughed at. Social media, they was killing me. But here we are. Here we are. Right? A lot wise. What's good? A lot wise. I need for you to jump on that chop it up, bro. I need for you to jump on that chop it up Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. Chef NYK is in the building. Rodolfo Irizarry, what's good? Knicks man, what's good? Anthony D. Anthony D is the smoothest joker in the Knicks universe. And Anthony D, my brother, Anthony D is people like, yo, why don't you drink a chaser with your cognac? Yeah, hey, why don't you drink a chaser? Because he don't need no chaser, bro. He that smooth. Anthony D is that smooth. He don't need no chaser, bro. Anthony D, that's my brother. What's good? Robert Paul, what's good? Robert Paul, you think we didn't notice you changed your avatar? We see you. GR Ewing, what's good? What's good? God of Moses and Elijah. What's good? Hey, Raphael, get your skills up on that Street Fighter, bro, because I'm coming for you. L. Jordan, what's good? Chef NYK, what's good? What's good? King Imbert the Great, what's good? What's good, L. Jordan? What's good? I see you in here. Ryan Green, what's good? Anthony Torres, top of the top. Anthony Torres, what's good? Bodega Wi-Fi, what's good? The gatekeeper for real. Bodega Wi-Fi, you know he 10 times better than hotel Wi-Fi. That's for sure. Jose Perez, okay. This is like the Chris Chang thing. Jose Perez, what's good? Which Jose Perez is this? I legit know 11 Jose Perez's. 11 of them. And 5 of them I'm close with. Right? Jose Perez, what's good? What's good, Jose Perez? My man, what's good? Jermaine Royster in the building. I hope you got a Mets jersey on, bro. Jermaine Royster, I hope you got a Mets jersey on, bro. Don't come at me with that Yankee stuff. What's happening? CS Hoops, what's good? GR Ewing, what's good? Tone Wu was in the building. Tone Wu, what's good? Yo, look at all this action in the chat, bro. I'm excited. CP the Artist, what's good? June 1, what's good? What's good? I see you. Illmatics is in the building. Real King, what's good? Knicks man, I see you. Yo, hey, Mo been here the whole time. Muhammad Musa, what's good? Mo been here the whole time. I ain't even know. What's good? Rick V is in the building. Mo says, with LeBron at, we waiting. Felipe 210, what's good, brother? How things out west in Texas? What's good? What's good? I see y'all. Yo, Big Oso is in the building. Yo, Stephen, what's good? That one guy, 123, what's good? Stephen, listen. We might be doing a road trip to Atlanta. And we want to invite you. We want you to come. So Staffordon says, Aunt Freezy, what Guan you? Okay. I feel you. I think that is patois. I think that's patois, he said. I think that's patois. Right. Yeah, I think that is patois. So I'm gonna ask CP the Artist if he jumps on today. I'm gonna ask him. Yo, Jose Perez said, yo, it's the Jose Perez from the Bronx. Really? Really, Joe? Joe, how many Jose Perez's, how many Joes do you know from the Bronx? I think I know 5 of them. I think I know, no lie. I think I know 5 or 6 Joe or Joey's. And I'm talking about Jose's too, by the way. Like dudes, like the dudes I know, like, yo, call me Joe, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's their personal thing. I don't know Jose go by Joe. Jose probably go by Jose, but you know. Yo, Big Oso says it's 20,000 Jose's in the Bronx. I know this. I know, and no lie, I personally know 2. One I know 2. One goes by Big Joe, and the other one goes by Little Joe, and I don't even know if they know each other. But I know them. One I knew since my mom used to send us over to the Bronx to see our grandfather, who used to drive I said he delivered the mail, but he actually used to drive buses. He used to drive buses in the Bronx for like 30 years. My grandfather's name was Pee Wee. He's from Darlington. You know what I'm saying? But he moved to the Bronx and drove buses in BX. So that's how we used to get over there. Hanging out. Let me throw this invite thing here in the chat. Right. Let me do this real quick. Wayne Peterson, what's good? Man-child is in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good? It feel like a party now. It feel like a party in here now. You know what I mean? Black University, what's good? Yo, hey, Jose Perez, I ain't no lie. Jose Perez, you starting to become one of my favorite people, bro. You starting to become one of my favorite people. I ain't gonna lie to you. Stephanon said, when is the Atlanta meeting? Hey, we trying to figure it out. I'm talking to a few of the Lawrence Tears family behind the scenes. We're trying to line it up with the Atlanta Hawks, New York Knicks playoff series. Keyshawn, what's good? Yep. That's the way I say it. I know everybody do it different, but since back in the day, I used to be like, yep. That's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody put their own little flavor on it. So we trying to line it up with the playoff series, and it's gonna be a gang. I think it's gonna wind up being a gang of us. I think it's gonna be maybe 10. I want more. I want to get all the Knicks fans that we kick it with that live in Atlanta, South Carolina, Florida, North Carolina to come out and kick it with us. But I don't have all the details yet. Right? I don't have all the details yet because we don't know what the playoff picture is going to look like. But once we do, we are going to party like it's 1999. Anything exciting happened to the Knicks in 1999? I'm just saying. Anything exciting happened to or for the Knicks in 1999? I'm trying to phone a friend right here. I need somebody to step up and answer that for me. Right? Yeah, man. So the Knicks have the Lakers tonight. LeBron James may be back. He may not be back. I'm not for sure. Right? None of us are. But we have to prepare for LeBron. We have to prepare for LeBron because LeBron James is not a player that you should take lightly. His impact on a team is crazy. Right? Yo, it's going to be, yes, it is going to be crazy at the Garden, bro. It's going to be crazy at the Garden. And y'all know we got to represent. Yo, Justin King, what's good? Let's go, Knicks. Yeah, hey, that one guy said we could take him. Yes, we could take him. Yes, we could take LeBron and AD. Jamie Peralta, what's good? Chuck Allen, what's good? What's good? Yo, who should the Knicks fear this season? Who should the Knicks fear this season? I'm here to tell you, nobody.
Nobody.
Mm-mm.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Keith Sweat.
Yep.
That Keith Sweat song back
Yep.
in the day.
Yep. Him and Cut Close. AC, what's good?
Ooh, cut close.
What's good? Athena Cage from Cut Close.
Who?
Yeah, man. Athena Cage. She was the lead singer of Cut Close.
Oh, I didn't remember that. You got good memory for your age.
Yeah.
My girlfriend all the time, she always says, Poppy, you have no memory. You getting old, Poppy.
Oh, wow. Wow. Well, getting old is a blessing. It means you're surviving. What Guan Ute? I have no idea what that means. I have no idea.
It said, what's going on, young man?
Okay.
That's what it means. What's going on, young man?
Cool. Anthony D, what's good? Anthony D, what Guan Ute? Anthony D, I know you in the chat. Anthony D, I know you in the chat. What Guan Ute? I have no idea what this stuff means, bro. I'm just participating.
I just told you what it meant. It meant, what's going on, young man? That's all it means.
No, I feel you. But Anthony D said, Anthony,
not my youth. Nothing my youth. Yeah. Medea. Meaning he's here.
What did he say?
He said Medea.
Medea?
Yeah, Medea.
Is that Spanish?
Like, I'm here. No, he's just saying I'm here.
Oh. Okay.
Me, meaning me. De. Yeah.
Okay.
Medea. Here.
All right. So shout out to everybody that's here in the chat, man. I'm mad excited. I got this back injury going on. It got me a little how you say under the weather. Under the weather. It's like a bulging disc.
Oh God, that's one thing I don't want is a bad back. My stepdad got one. My best friend got one, and it's like all I hear is hell. Any little that I feel in my back, I'll be like, no, I don't want this to happen to me. You know what I mean? But that's why I hit the gym, try to strengthen up the core, a bit, and I gotta keep my salsa dance. You know what I'm saying? That little, you know what I mean?
Your little merengue?
Yeah, salsa.
Yeah, man. What's up, boss man?
What's going on, gentlemen? How y'all doing this morning?
You?
Good. Can't complain. The Knicks are on fire.
Yeah, man.
I can't wait for the night.
Yeah, man. Yeah, hey, Knicks man asked me, so is there a night stream tonight? Yes. Right? So the Knicks at Night podcast, the fellas needed a couple days of load management because there were a lot of things going on. Some professional career stuff and some family stuff. And it all culminated with this weird one person can be here, one person can't type situation. So they just wanted a couple days of load management. But guess what? Tonight, they're back. And I ain't gonna lie to you also, every time I hear Nicka for Life voice, I think somebody should be putting on that Smokey Robinson cut. Quiet Storm.
Quiet storm. Blowing.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I gotta introduce that to wifey, man. Man, I made her a nice little playlist. You know what I'm saying? Introduce her to the classics. You know what I mean? First, I started a little R&B of the '80s, and then we hopped on to the '80s pop. You know what I'm saying? Because had to introduce her to stuff I used to like, the MTV generation type thing.
Yeah, man.
But that, oh my gosh, what radio station was it that used to come on as an intro? The Quiet Storm.
Oh, WBLS.
Okay.
WBLS used to
Yeah.
have the Quiet Storm. They used to break through
Oh
with Smokey Robinson
man.
on the Quiet Storm. Yeah.
That was the intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was WBLS back in the day. Man, look. Man. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm so excited
Man.
about where the Knicks are right now. So we're 38-30. If we beat the Lakers, we'll be 39-30. And my prediction for the team record is still in range. Matter of fact, I sent one of my people a private message, and I want to share it with everybody just to see. I think who was this? I sent. Oh, yeah, I sent it to my man. Sent it to my man Macri. So I told him. So this is what I say to Macri, right? I predicted 42-30 for this season back in October. I got slammed at 38-30. There's a shot. If the Knicks close out 42-30, I'm going on a grand gloat tour. And yes, there is video evidence of Uncle Freezy exclaiming 42-30, and
Okay,
plenty of times was questioned about multiple times and stuck to it.
Okay, we're gonna need receipts.
So Macri says, "Bro, you a savant." Appreciate you, Mac. You should gloat. Yep. And he said some other stuff, but I ain't gonna get too deep into that. But I sent my thing out. I was like, yo, no lie. Back when CP the artist and myself had the Tank of Wankster conversation, and this is not pulling, trying to dig into old wounds. This is just me trying to refresh about the conversation we had, right? Because how the conversation ended up is not important. I'm just bringing up just a reminder in that conversation. So he said, so we were talking about should the Knicks tank or not. I was like, nah, the Knicks are going 42-30. And at the time, we were 2 games under 500, right? Because Hoodie Kev at the time was like, yo, man, we need to play Knox more minutes. And I was like, no, man, we need to worry about winning. At the time we had the conversation, the Knicks were 10-12, right? 10-12. I look back at it, we were 10-12. At that time, Knox got pulled from the rotation, and the Knicks started winning. And I think that's coincidence. I'm not blaming Kevin Knox. I think it's coincidence, right? Kevin Knox gets pulled from the rotation, and the Knicks start slowly grinding away and winning. And eventually they went on a 3-game winning streak and then lost 2, I think, and then went on a 9-game winning streak. And then blah, here we are. Quiet Money was good. White Falcon was good. How we move Knicks TV was good. Was good. So Chuck, when I mentioned it, when I said it back in October, Free Keith was like, I don't know. That seems like a stretch. This is Free Keith's word. I don't know. It seems like a stretch, but I'm going to predict the Knicks to go 500 or 1 game above 500. That's what he said. And when he said that was bold, because 1 game above 500 means the Knicks would have been 37-35, even though that's 2 games above. But when you have an even schedule, you can't finish the season 1 game above. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And my man got slammed also for saying that many wins.
I don't know about that. I think your channel is more optimistic than pessimistic, because I'm the one who get killed for my pessimism.
I kind of do it that way to provide balance to Knicks Nation. Right. There are plenty of places that Knicks fans can check out that'll be, more pessimistic than others.
True. This is more optimistic. This is more of a fan thing. Like you're not other channels. It's more optimistic than pessimistic, I think.
Fake for Kaminga was good. Tonight's game is fixed. Knicks gonna lose to the Lakers so that LeBron don't play in the play-in. The NBA can't have LeBron lose in the first round. Lawrence Tears, Knicks focus. I see you.
That's
We'll see. We'll see how the refs behave. If the refs come with that fuddy-duddy from the gate, then I can roll with what was just said. But
good point.
I got a feeling we're gonna come out and give them the business.
The business.
Like that's how I feel. Out of all of the competitive teams in the West, to go into Staples Center against a fully healthy Clippers team and do what we did, man, I don't know. Lakers gonna have problems tonight. That's how I feel. That's just how I feel.
This is true.
Is that too optimistic? Is that too?
No. I think it's reasonable because I said for the last 2 weeks. I said the thing about the Knicks is they're a team that knows their identity.
Mm-hmm.
The Lakers and the Clippers are still trying to find theirs, and so I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be an overtime game tonight. I think it's going to be an overtime game tonight. What's the status on Burke and Quickly? Are they still questionable?
Last I saw, they were questionable.
Okay.
That's the last thing I saw.
And here's the thing. It's like we're shorthanded. I feel like the Clippers didn't even utilize on that shorthandedness. Because if you think about it, if Julius Randle is seeing the best defense that he's been seeing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So somebody else has to step up, whether it's RJ, whether it's Bullock, and for the second unit, all it is just Derrick Rose, and that's it. So if Derrick Rose is the only thing that you're threatened by, and you try to give him a bad game, right? Who's stepping up from our second unit? So that is going to be the crux of today. If I'm game plan for the Knicks, I'm gonna try and limit Julius Randle. I think AD is a good enough one-on-one defender on Julius, so it's gonna be tough. And now if you put LeBron on, let's say RJ, it's gonna be tough for RJ. And now for the second unit, you throw the zone immediately. You throw the zone immediately on in the second unit and have somebody like Frank or Obi try to spearhead. And I think too, it's like we might see a lot of minutes from RJ tonight. I think he's going to play RJ and Rose.
Okay.
A lot. You know what I mean? So it's it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one. We got the others, as Shaq would always say, need to step up.
Right.
I feel I'm about to say something, and y'all probably gonna boot me out the chat. But here goes. Elfrid Payton has 20 tonight. Elfrid Payton has one of those games from the early part of the season where he's using that floater and he's getting to the rim. Because everything that you just said, CP, can happen. And it will make it difficult. Like, okay, let's put LeBron on the young guy and see what RJ does against LeBron. You know, AD is more than capable of playing Randall one-on-one,
Exactly.
So let's make Elf beat us.
Right.
I know it is a stretch. I've been killing the dude for the past couple of games, feeling as if, we get off to a slow start with him sometimes. But I just feel like, he's due for one. Because
Right.
he hasn't had a really good game in a minute.
And
So
historically, he has done that. Like he'll have a stretch of bad games and then he'll break out for some 20-point game.
Right.
And so you're right, man. That's not far fetched. It's not far fetched at all. And that's what the Knicks are gonna need, definitely.
Right. Right.
But I think with AD and LeBron coming in, that's gonna be a lot. We're gonna have to play out of our minds. I think Julius will have to pull AD away from the basket, and hopefully he's knocking down those threes.
Right.
And Noel is doing what he got to do. I think it's gonna be a tough game, man. I think it's gonna be a tough game. I think it's gonna go into overtime.
Okay.
is Marc Gasol starting?
Last time, no.
Okay.
Andre Drummond is starting? No, Andre Drummond plays for the Lakers, Clippers?
Yes.
The Lakers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I know through during the stretch where LeBron wasn't there, they had they started Mark a couple of games to kind of spread the floor because they know that he can stretch the floor.
Right.
I just don't want him to go off and have one of his, flashback games.
One of his time
Memphis
machine
days.
games? Yeah, one of his time machine games.
Yes.
One of his fountain youth games.
Yeah, well, apparently the Lakers they had shortened their lineup a little bit, and to get more scoring and more offense going. So I think they like Gasol over Drummond, because he's more of a willing passer.
Right.
So I think that might be a determination tonight, to play him, a lot more than he has before. So we'll see.
Yo, so I slightly disagree, right? I think the Knicks are going to come out, jump on the Lakers early, and the Knicks are going to come out, jump on the Lakers early. The Lakers are going to try to go on a run. They won't, and they're going to pack up the tent and then save themselves. That's what I think is gonna. That's what I think is gonna happen, and not that the Knicks are that powerful. So 90, what's good, right? So not that the Knicks are that good, but I think if you're the Lakers, you got to kind of pick and choose your battles at this point in the season.
Yeah, but they need this game.
They need
this game.
They need it.
They need this. They need this game more than we need this game. And be honest with you,
right.
Because they need to avoid the play-in.
Right. Well, they would like to avoid the play-in, but what they feel like what Dennis Schroeder said, and I know this is before then. You know what? You got a point. You know what? You got a point. You got a point. I may backtrack off that and go with what CP the artist said, because the last time because I went with because I was listening to what Dennis Schroeder said. Dennis Schroeder said before all of this stuff had went down with his COVID protocol and all that stuff. He said it don't matter if we're the 10th seed or the first seed. Teams don't want to play them if they're healthy. If they're healthy, it don't matter where the games are. The Lakers are the defending champ, and they got there by knocking teams off. But now that I think about it, now I think about what CP the artist said, they're without Dennis Schroeder right now, and LeBron James is not healthy, and Anthony Davis is not completely all the way back. He's still rusty, right?
Yeah.
So they need to stack these W's.
Yeah.
So I feel you. They may not. They want to avoid the playing game because they need time to get healthy and knock the rust off. Right. And they don't want to be red hot during the off season. I mean, It's too late.
Right.
They don't want you know what I'm saying? They don't want LeBron James coming back next week, but they got knocked off this week.
And they're 2 games out of the 6.
Yeah.
2 games out of the 6. So
Yeah.
they're going to come in to try to win.
And Luka is 1 check away from being suspended a game. Because the 6 seed is the Dallas Mavericks, right?
Yep. They're 5th. The 6th seed is Portland.
Oh. Okay. Yo, so Cornerstone Kev has showed up, man. If Cornerstone Kev has on a new shirt, I'm gonna have to detour for a few minutes, right? And see what's going on with Cornerstone Kev. Yo, what's good, Cornerstone Kev?
Salute Cornerstone.
Hey,
What's up, Knicks for Love? Knife. What's up, Uncle Freeze? What's up, CP the artist? You are not going to get me riled up today.
Nah, I don't want to hear you screaming.
We were just about to say Frank Ntilikina is a 6'4" CP the artist.
Hey, he's a nice dresser.
He is.
I'll take that.
He's a very snazzy.
Yeah, man. My son is snazzy, bro.
Welcome to station WEFUNK, y'all, better known as We Funk. Or deeper still, the Mothership Connection, home of the extraterrestrial brothers, dealers of funky music, P-Funk, Uncut Funk, the bomb. Coming to you directly from the mothership, top of the chocolate Milky Way, 500 kilowatts of P-Funk power, actually Knicks funk power. So kick back, dig, while we do it to you in your eardrums. Oh, me? I'm known as Lollipop Man, alias the long-haired sucker. My motto is, what's my motto, Uncle? What's my Uncle Freeze? Make my funk the P-Funk. Wants to get funked up. I'm psyched for tonight, man. I'm psyched for tonight.
Y'all just aged the chat. Y'all just aged the chat, man.
That's all right.
We probably lost like 500 people out of this chat thanks to that old. Could you update your style, man, please?
Your hate is not going to divulge my.
Funk don't never go out of style.
My happy.
Yes, exactly. It is. Ain't nobody listening to funk.
Hey,
man.
CP the artist.
Can't be Prince all the time. You know what I'm saying?
And plus, funk is originated right in that area that you're from. Funk. From that area that you live in. That you're from. So you're not from Plainfield,
this is what I'm talking about. We're talking about. I came from bodegas.
If you got any fault,
reggae music, I came from hip hop. That wasn't my era, man. I was born in 1976. That was way before me, man. I grew up on house music.
Yo, I was like
bachata, merengue, reggae. Anything Caribbean, that's what I grew up on.
If you have any faults, defects, or shortcomings like arthritism, rheumatism, or migraines, wherever your part of the body it is, I want you to lay it on the radio. Let the vibes flow through. Funk not only moves, it can remove. Dig.
The
desired effect is what you get when you improve your interplay funksmanship.
Oh my God! Can we update it? Can we hit the update button, man?
Update it, man. Bro.
Hey, nigga for life. He don't know, man. Chuck, he don't know. He don't know.
I don't care. We don't care. We're a
Uncle
younger
Freeze,
generation.
Uncle Freeze.
Yo.
He's still stuck in Purple Rain. That's what it is. He's still stuck in Purple Rain.
Hey, you like my illustration last night, did you?
That's what he's stuck in.
And you know what? No lie. Last night I was working on a machine, and so there's this song on the Purple Rain soundtrack that I like, and I keep forgetting the name of it. It's the song after
I know what it is.
It's the song after Take Me With You.
The beautiful ones.
The beautiful ones, yes. I love that joint.
Yeah, the beautiful
ones. That's the story
ones.
of my life, bro. Story of my life right there.
So I love that joint, right? Every time I hear the beautiful ones, like I have it on a playlist. I skip straight to the Purple Rain soundtrack and listen to it from beginning to end.
Yeah.
Because to me, and I know this is yo, Warren Franklin, what's good? What's good? And so I know this is a Knicks channel, but it's also a podcast. Like our intent has always been to be 80% Knicks, 20% pop culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because what we don't want to do is just talk.
Yeah, because once our season is finished, once the season is finally finished, and our playoff run is finished, what else is there to talk about?
So we'll probably
Free
do
agency.
We'll probably do 70% Knicks and 30% pop culture.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mix it up. You got to mix it up. You got to mix it up.
Right. And so every time I hear the beautiful ones, I always go straight to Purple Rain because I'm conflicted whether I don't know if Thriller is the better album or Purple Rain.
Don't do that today.
Yeah, don't do that, man.
Yeah, man.
Don't do that, man.
Two different albums, bro.
Don't do that, man. They were both masterpieces. They were both masterpieces.
But one
was done by one person.
No,
the other one was done by a team. Don't get me started, Freezy. Quincy Jones hired the best of the best to do that Thriller album. I watched the documentary. You know, he had like 300 songs for Michael Jackson, and he only used those.
You're right.
300 songs made.
Did you know that
Prince did Purple Rain by himself? Well, with the help of Wendy and Lisa.
Yeah, with the Revolution. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't do it by himself, and he didn't. And plus, too, it wasn't just the Revolution. Remember, he had Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis.
Oh yes,
he had all these hit makers. Now, come on, bro.
Yes,
it was not just. It was not
Prince,
just. But you didn't know.
Was the control freak. He was the control freak, though.
But you didn't know who Jimmy Jam and Terrence Lewis was at the time.
No, because
you didn't know.
They were
because they were still part of the time. Because they were still part of the time.
One of them was in the movie. He was with Morris Day.
Both of them were in the movie.
Both of them was in there, wasn't they?
Right. Both of them. But what I'm saying is, but you didn't know that joint that they made by the SOS band was a true indicator of who they were going to be. Remember that song? Tell me if you really care.
Yes. That was them.
Yes, that was their first song that they ever produced, right? And so, but you didn't know that they were gonna be comparable to Quincy Jones.
No,
because right now you could say Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis are comparable, maybe better than Quincy Jones, right?
Well, Unc, I don't know. Unfortunately, and this is. I gotta agree with CP a little bit on that one because my favorite album by Quincy was The Dude. Remember that one that had I La Querida, that's where I am.
Yeah.
Send me there.
That
is a classic.
Yeah, that's the album. That's the album from 1972, right?
No, that was from 80 or 81. 80 or 81. Yeah.
Because he had a joint in 72 that might have been better. And as a matter of fact, every song, I think somebody said every song on that album that came out in 72 was sampled. And 5 of them were #1 rap hits off that album. As a matter of fact, do you remember this song, She Keeps Passing Me By the Far Side? That's a Quincy Jones sample, right? 93 Till from what's the name of the dude?
Souls of Mischief.
Souls of Mischief. That's a Quincy Jones sample, right?
Yeah.
If my memory serves me correct, those two are the intro track for Sanford and Son. That's Quincy Jones.
That's Quincy Jones. Yes, it is.
Right.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely. So it's a bunch of it. Quincy Jones has some excellent work, but bro,
absolutely.
But
he also did work. He also did work with the Brothers Johnson.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Kev, who you think you're talking to? Kev, who you think you're talking to, bro? I know this stuff.
Brother Johnson. Yeah, man. My favorite by the Brothers Johnson was Strawberry Letter 23.
Yes.
I mean, it's Strawberry 22, but it's it was titled 23. That one and I'll Be Good to You and Stomp.
Yep.
Hold on. All right. This is a young guy question. So did Brothers Johnson do that song, Girls? I like the girls. Girls. I like the girls. I know Michael Bazin used to always play that song.
Nah, I gotta look for that. There's the chat.
Let me look it up, man.
So y'all got me. So now I gotta put this on the community page. I have to take this to the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I have to take this to the streets, right? I have to put this on the community page.
That was a song by Quincy Jones, taking it to the streets, taking it to the streets. That was by Luther Vandross, and you know who covered it? The Doobie Brothers.
The Doobie Brothers.
No. I'm sorry. It was the Fatback Band.
Oh, okay.
I like the girl.
Oh, okay.
Fatback.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this to
that's my theme
the
song.
community to the community page. I have to ask the question: which album is better?
You can't.
Which album is?
You can't do this. You can't do this.
I got to. I have to.
Stop it, man. It's two different albums, bro. Two different albums, man. It's like mixing vodka and milk. You're gonna come out blasting, bro. Yeah, man.
He said vodka and milk. Oh my god.
It's two different things because Purple Rain was a
soundtrack.
It was but it was also more a storytelling thing.
Really?
And
really?
Thriller was
not a storyteller.
Thriller was a pop album. I mean, they were both pop albums, but my thing was like Purple Rain was a story in itself. And you know, Thriller, come on, man.
It is.
He had Paul McCartney. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna go with Purple Rain because he didn't have Paul McCartney on his album.
Or Eddie Van Halen. Eddie Van Halen played the bass line for Beat It. Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of stealing, time out. Speaking of stealing, Quincy Jones stole the beat from Hall & Oates to make
what? You
know that song? That is the same bass line from Billy.
No.
It is.
I can't do that. No, can't do.
Yeah.
I can't go for that.
Yeah, I can't go for that. They stole it. He stole it.
Yeah.
Look it up.
All right. So you're saying that Thriller was more of a pop album than R&B. Is that what you're saying?
We know it was pop. Both of them were pop. It wasn't true R&B.
All right, so let me ask you this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
was that more pop?
No, that was more disco.
Which one?
Really?
Yeah, in my opinion, Off the Wall was more disco.
Okay, all right. Anthony D says
got me working day and night.
That Hall & Oates stole it, but we gotta look up. Yo, Anthony D, Yadman. Yo, check your facts, brethren. We're gonna have to like check the dates on when Private Eyes came out. Was it before Billie Jean? I think it was. Yeah, I think.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was the same time. I think it was the same time.
Yeah, and Private
Eyes at the same
time
if it. Yeah. Let's see, Private Eyes.
I can't go for that.
Because first it was Kiss on Your List, and then Private Eyes, and then I Can't Go for That.
Right.
So it went in that order.
When did it come out? Wait a second. Let me see when it came out. Private Eyes came out
83 or 84, one of the two.
Oh, come on.
Private Eyes, they're watching you?
Genius.
Yeah, because that was the whole MTV phenomena.
Yeah, but so was Thriller, bro. I mean, that was like...
Well, Thriller set up MTV for life, pretty much.
Life.
For life, yeah. Set it up for life.
And they weren't even... Did you know MTV was not even going to play Thriller?
Nope.
But the dude that owned the record company said, if you don't play Thriller, I'm pulling all of my music videos off of here.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yo, you not going to do
Thriller
black musicians like that?
Yeah, Thriller was the video was a monster, was in a class by itself. because it was
no
directed
pun
by
intended.
John Landis. It was directed by John Landis. You know who John Landis is, right?
I know who he is. He produced Coming to America. But anyway, what I'm saying is you just said a pun
he
and
killed
you
3
steamrolled
people.
it. And you steamrolled it. So Chuck, he used the pun and steamrolled it. He used the pun and didn't even notice. He said Thriller was a monster. Y'all know who that is? Really? Thriller was a monster? Really? No pun intended.
I was
Their
trying
words.
to look
Okay,
for
all
another.
right. Listen, Private Eyes came out in 1981.
81.
Yeah, 81.
Wow.
And Thriller came out in, was it 83?
83.
82. So
82.
I win. Quincy Jones stole it. He stole it. I want an apology, Ant. I want an apology. I want an apology right now, veteran.
Jeez. Oh God.
All right.
Anyway,
I'm right. I deserve an apology.
Anyway, Chuck looking like okay.
All right. So we like, does Quincy Jones play point guard for the Knicks? Yes.
Okay, so I'm about to light up the chat right now. I'm about to light it up because I was talking with.
Are you gassy or something?
No, I'm not gassy. But you're gonna think I'm off my rocker with what I'm about to say because I was talking to this on MBK.
The Knicks might not lose again.
I watched you last night.
No. This is gonna surprise you, Freeze. It's gonna surprise you. I think we can win the whole thing.
Jesus.
I think we can win the whole thing.
I'm getting off of this, man. Can we give Kev a DMP for me? He could be Frank.
You see, Freeze ain't saying nothing. Freeze ain't saying nothing. He ain't blasting me either.
He's thinking about it. That's why. He
never
blasts you, man. He's a nice guy. He's not, he's not Sim Russell, man. Sim Russell will give you that smoke.
They all gave me the smoke. They all gave it to me. But on Ron's,
I love watching you get killed, man.
Who was on with you on Nothing But Knicks?
Steph,
Julio, Stephanie,
and
Steph.
Geritol.
Okay.
His new name is Jabberjaws.
Jabberjaws. Wow. Okay, so I respect them three. Those three, I respect.
The reason why I say that is because I went last, but I was listening to all of them, and you should have heard the fears that they had with playing against Miami, playing against Brooklyn, playing against
They always be running scared, bro.
Yeah, that's why I'm
always running scared.
And I said at the end of it, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go against y'all because I'm tired of these wimp cloth statements.
Right.
I said we can win the whole thing.
Oh,
if we see, and I expected this from him. So
go ahead, say your point, man.
With the body of work that we've done this entire year, the chemistry's been there. Tibbs has not waved away from the starting lineup, except for Mitchell Robinson, who broke his foot.
Hinton, what's good?
What else? We have the offense, and we number one in defense.
We're number 4.
Why can't we?
Jay Singh, what's good?
We're number 4.
Pierre Mose, what's good?
All right, whatever.
We're
up there. 4. We're in the top 5. We're in the top 4.
No, we're number 1 in points allowed per game, and number 4 in defensive rating overall.
Yeah. So.
Okay, were you gonna take the overall or just that?
It don't matter to me. I'm just clarifying. It don't matter. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, it don't matter to me. But what I think what Kevin's saying is, first of all, what Cornerstone Kev is saying, first of all, is that he is Star Child.
Star Child.
Star Child.
Star Child.
Star Child. If you hear any noise, it's just me and the boys. Hit me.
Yeah, right.
You gotta get in the back.
I'm sorry, everybody under 38 years old. I am so sorry. These old sucks have to give you this outdated music,
which was sampled by many of hip hop
everybody.
Which was
thank your cool uncle, CP, the artist,
by many.
Was cool enough to know your music,
which was sampled by
alive.
Hey, CP, what is that on the easel? What is that on the easel behind you?
Oh, it's an angel.
Oh, that is fire!
Actually, it was actually I did a bad job on this, so
That is
I'm
fire,
gonna
bro.
I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna redo it.
That is dope, bro.
Mm.
You did that
That's
freehand?
all right. Yeah.
That is CP. You are the artist, bro. You
Yeah.
are the artist. That is fire,
I'm,
bro.
I'm working on this.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's
That's cool. That's
dope.
nice. That's nice.
Wow.
That's
nice.
dope, CP. Hey,
Yeah,
is that?
And how are we nice
Hey.
to this person and then all this guy all spits out is just vinegar towards us? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. It's okay. So
He do. We'll give him, 10 or 15 compliments, and he'll still come back and be like, "Hey, you
Because
still."
I'm nice with it, man. I'm nice with it.
Hey, but you know what though?
You know what I'm
Somebody told me Da Vinci was the same way. Like Da Vinci was legit the same
way.
No, serious, and it was like yo, my man's second best talent was painting, and I was like, oh yeah. So what was his first talent? Invention.
Yeah.
And I was like, invention. That's crazy. And it was like, yeah, he would do art when he got bored or needed money. What?
Yeah.
That baffles my mind. Like
those artists. I'm sorry to cut you off, but they were superhuman. Like they are the greats because of whom they are. Like, yeah, he had like the most intriguingest mind ever.
Right.
Leonardo da Vinci. It was, it was crazy. You know
What got you into art? What got you into art?
Hey Kev, let me finish on hoodie. Let me finish on Cornerstone Kev real quick. So first of all,
hold that question.
Cornerstone Kev.
Hold that question.
Cornerstone Kev. So Cornerstone Kev is legit star child, right? But first, he is the boss. Did you see him waving? He fired 3 people, and while he was talking about the Knicks, he was like, hey, Cornerstone Kev was like, the Knicks might win a championship. You and you. Pack y'all stuff, y'all fired. He didn't say their name. He didn't even tell them to go to HR. He was like, you and you, y'all fired. Get out of here.
Listen, all I'm saying, man, is if you're a fan of this team, yeah, you want to be realistic, but you're not going to go into a series thinking that you're going to lose.
Well, that's the hope of Knicks fans. My takeaway from what you said is that there is something that I mentioned also, right? And it's that there is a pathway for the Knicks to win a championship, but I'm not declaring the Knicks will win it all. What I'm saying, and I said this 6 weeks ago, right? That there's a pathway for the Knicks to win an NBA title. And I drew parallels to it in a shortened season, injury concerns by every roster. This season reminds you of the 99 season that had the lockout issue.
Yep, year I got married. Yep.
Right. So it's one of them deals where if everything goes right, the Knicks can win it.
Right.
Now, do the Knicks have the most talented roster? No.
No, of course not. Of course not.
Right. Are we the deepest team in the league? Depending on your perception, I would say one of, because I watch other teams, they be rolling out dudes, and you have no idea. Like the Nets are not deep, right? They legit just they brought in a guy from Yugoslavia named Mike Jones or whatever.
Oh, you mean the Nets? You mean the Nets? You mean the Nets, not the Knicks? The Nets.
The Nets brought in a guy named Mike Jones. Yeah, who? Mike Jones.
I like that. I like that.
Jones.
Mike Jones. Yeah. They wanted a dude named Mike James. So as soon as I saw him, I was like, who? Mike James. The same thing. Hey, who? Mike Jones. Anyway, shout out to people that remember that. That was so long ago. It was crazy.
Cornerstone. Here's my thing, right? As the Jay-Z once said, speaking of Jay-Z, here's Cully. Golly, man.
Ain't that something?
Whoa, holy crap. I spoke into existence.
Well, ain't that something?
So anyway, Cornerstone. As the great Jay-Z once said, son, finish your breakfast. We got to finish our breakfast first before we start talking championship. Can we lock the 4 seed down first? Can we win our first round series in over like what? 9 years, 10 years maybe? Can we do that first before we start talking the chip? Because there's a lot of good teams. There's a lot of good teams in the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And anything could happen to them.
I think
Also, anything could stop talking.
No,
And
I'm not
also,
gonna stop talking.
anything's gonna happen to me. Don't get fired
I'm not
from
gonna
Walmart right now, bro. Don't you get fired from Walmart right now, man.
Walmart, you're
You know what I'm saying?
you're disgusting. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones. I can't
Yeah,
even.
that is hilarious.
Son, finish your breakfast, man. We gotta eat breakfast first.
We
then
will
we
have
move on to
we
lunch.
will have the fourth.
Then we get to the dinner. And then when we get to the dinner, then we have our dessert. You know what I'm saying? Then we have our nightcap. That's how it's gonna work.
When we win this thing, I want everybody in this panel. I want everybody in this panel to bow because I was the only one that said that we could win the whole thing.
A broke clock is right twice a day, bro.
Kev, Cornerstone, listen to me.
Ain't nobody gonna bother you, man.
Listen to me, man. So I explained it to Spree on here and on the Knicks at Night podcast that there is a pathway for the Knicks to win it all. Now, I'm not saying that we will, but I'm saying that there's a pathway. Like in my scenario, if the Knicks get the 4 seed, right? And I'm
saying we can. Okay.
Are you saying we will or we can?
We can.
Because if you say we can. If you're saying we can, then you and I share the same thought process.
We can. We can win the whole. We can win the whole thing. We can win the whole thing.
So outline how the Knicks can.
You're not gonna ruin my season, bro. You're not gonna ruin my season.
Yo, G-Money got his shirt on.
How you doing, man?
Nephew, what's up, nephew?
G-Money, that shirt is fire. That shirt is fire, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you. How's your day been going, guys?
G-Money.
Going pretty. It was going great until this imbecile was on our panel. You know what I'm saying?
Hey! You know what it is. You know what it is, nephew. You know what I'm saying?
I give this guy.
Unfortunately, I gotta deal with this stuff, man. I gotta deal with this little pubescent old man.
I gotta deal with this Eminem that don't have the voice. You know what I'm saying?
His voice never elevated through puberty. You know what I mean?
American Link.
The nerve to be on every single channel.
You just jealous.
You need to be a DMP right now, bro.
He just yelled.
It's getting hot in here.
DMP, man.
G-Money. Yeah. What I was saying, because we didn't get a chance to talk about it yesterday, I said we can win a championship. I didn't say we will. I said we can. The reason why I say it, I didn't get a chance to talk, was because of the body of work that we've done.
True.
And because of the coach that we have. Because he always has his players prepared. No matter win or lose, he always has his players prepared. 3, we have 6 guys that are capable of getting us baskets. 3 that are capable of creating their own shots. And I'm talking about RJ, Randall, and
Rose.
Burks. Oh, 4.
Okay, 4.
Burks and Rose.
Okay.
Right? And then we're number. What did you say, Freeze? We're number 1 in what? You said defensive.
Points allowed per game.
Okay, and we're top 4 overall. We're
fourth in defensive
top
rating.
4 in that. So I'm saying with those elements, that there's a chance that we could go all the way. But some things have to fall in our place for it to happen. But I think we can.
Here's what I think. All right. I think we'll get out the first round. Here's what I believe. I think we'll win tonight. I believe we might go 42-30. That's like you said, Freezy. The way I look at it, it's very possible at this point. I heard LeBron's not going to play today. That's what I heard. Just want to throw it out there. But back to the whole Knicks championship hopes. Here's what I think. If we had a Kawhi Leonard on this team right now and maybe a Chris Paul, I would probably agree with you. But as long as Elfrid Payton's our starting point guard, I don't see it. And 2, I got to also be honest, all right? I understand we can use the word can. We could win it all, but we're probably not going to. Because here's what but we're probably not going to. Here's why. You also have to understand this. Philadelphia has big men that can defend too. We're not the only. We have big men that can defend too. Danny Green can hit the big shot in the playoffs. Tobias Harris can hit the big shot in the playoffs, and Ben Simmons can go to the basket though. And
I'm
if we
gonna go
play,
pee. I'll be right.
all right. And if we
Make sure
play
to wash your
Brooklyn,
hands.
and if we play Brooklyn, right? It's easy to say, oh, but the Nets were not healthy. They still beat us 3 times because they're deep. They can go to the basket. You have multiple go-to guys on that team, and also you have Joe Harris that can hit the big shot. Jeff Green could go to the basket. He's a great defender. You have DeAndre Jordan that could crash the glass, and he's athletic. You have Claxton that's athletic, and remember, Elise Johnson kicked our butt in Brooklyn the last meeting with his energy. I'm sorry,
Don't
man.
forget Mike James.
And Mike James.
Oh.
Mike James. Yeah. So
And also,
I'm sorry.
thank you, nephew. Talk some sense into him, nephew.
It's like
That's what I'm
we
talking about,
could
nephew.
win it all.
No,
we
I'm
could
with-
win it
All
all,
I'm
but we're
saying
not
is
going
that I'm
to.
going into this series.
We
I'm
could
going
You
into
could
win
the
grow
it,
series.
but we're
another
not
inch.
going to.
You could grow another inch, cornerstone, but you're
If
not.
we did,
And my thing is this:
if we did,
stop
G Money, I'm not even
putting
listening. I'm not even listening to him. As a matter of fact,
expectations
I'm just putting
on
my
the
thing
Knicks
CP
that
right
I
has a
up
good
here.
love.
point, Steph.
If
CP has a good point.
I
CP has
always
a good
have
point.
good. Thank you, nephew.
no, he doesn't. No, he
Yes,
doesn't.
he
Yes,
does.
he
No, he
does.
Yes,
doesn't.
he does.
I
Shut
listened
up.
to you
Kev,
first. I listened
Kev,
to you
Kev.
for. I
I
listened to you
like you,
first
man.
before
I
I
respect you, Kev. I respect you. I love all
I
of you
don't
guys. You guys
respect
are
him.
awesome.
I got
I
no respect for
Now I got no
cornerstone
respect for
Kev.
I
you
do.
either. I got no respect
I
for
do.
you
Kevin
either.
McCabe,
I got no
whatever
respect
his
for you.
name
So
is.
it's all
I
out
don't
there.
like his
It's
I
all
do.
out
I
there.
sense.
It's
respect
all
Kev.
out there.
I don't like
Yeah,
where he work at. I don't like anything. Go ahead, nephew. I'm
that's
Okay.
fine.
sorry. Got me
Okay.
hyped.
Just because something can happen doesn't mean it's going to happen. Example, I can go out here, turn invisible, walk through walls, and it's
Come
that can
on,
happen,
nephew.
but it's not going to happen. Let's think with common sense. The Knicks have been over.
It's
The
not.
Knicks are a good team.
Wait. You're saying common sense. Wait. You're saying common
Because
sense.
how is this?
It's not.
Tell
It's
me,
not common. It's not
it
common
is.
sense. It
It
isn't.
is common sense
We
to say
can.
they're
We
not
got
going
to.
to make the
All right. You
finals.
know what?
Tell
We
me
have
how
to
we're going to
play
beat
first.
Philly.
We got to. Huh?
Tell me how we're going to beat Philly. What's your game plan to beat
We
Philly?
have 4 centers on our team
No one else can stop
No,
and
we
beat 4
don't have
times.
4 centers.
yes,
I
We
we
need to
have
stop
do.
and beat
one
4 times.
center. We have me,
Oh
and we
God,
have
God, God,
Pele
God,
Pele. That's
God,
all
Come
we
on,
God.
man.
got.
Really?
Come on,
Really,
man.
really,
And,
really,
yo,
really. First of all, Mitchell.
who's gonna shut
The
down
Mitch has been out for a
Embiid?
month.
Oh God.
Who's
Mitch has
gonna
Okay.
been
shut
All
out
right.
down
since
All right. You
March.
know
Embiid?
what?
Yeah. Go ahead, JC.
Well, first of all, salute the chat. I seen some guys say
Salute
what up.
Cully. Salute Cully. Cully.
Salute y'all. Salute the panel in the chat.
Salute
Salute
for life.
Brad. Salute Karen. Salute someone else said what up to me. I can't
All
remember.
right. Enough
But
with the salutes, man. Get to your
my
point.
no so
Yeah.
we need upgrades in order for
You
us to
mad?
like
You
if we
mad?
No,
if we had upgrades at
y'all
the
are
one and
ridiculous.
the
I question your loyalty. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
if
Go
we had
ahead. You can question
No,
all
I'm
you
a true
want.
Knicks fan.
if we had like I think we can, but
Loyalty
it's
don't
more
mean
so
stupidity, bro.
it's about how
Sorry.
likely it's about how more
Thank
and how
you,
less likely.
Cully. It's likely. It's not
Yeah,
likely we're making the finals. Second round, yes. I think we can make the second round. I think we have enough to beat Atlanta. I think we have enough to compete with Miami. I think we have enough to beat Boston, especially.
I
But in
think
the
we can get
second,
at Boston, but I think we do need upgrades at 2 positions in order for me to really be like confident saying that we need
Guys.
upgrades. Yo.
Yeah, I know we need upgrades, but what I'm saying is that the body of work that we put out through this year,
Oh,
I'm not
absolutely.
gonna.
we're a
I am
good
not.
team. We've
I
been
am not
seeing
gonna
that.
sell. I'm not gonna sell this team short until the final ball goes up and the
So the
final
fat
whistle
lady
goes
sings,
off.
man.
I'm not. Yeah,
Until
I'm
Kevin
going all the way.
sings.
I'm with you, Kev.
yeah.
I'm riding with the team regardless. Because I ain't gonna lie, there was games I thought we'd lose. I mean, the season and playoffs is different, I will say. But
And my thing
there's
is,
times when this
look.
team surprised me.
My thing is this.
God.
I won a
Uncle Freeze, can you
championship.
freeze him out,
Me
please?
I
Please
too.
want
I
a
freeze him
want to
out.
win
championship.
rings.
Please
I
freeze
gotta
him
be
out.
honest. What I'm seeing.
Please freeze him out because I was trying to get a point out and he keeps
First
interrupting.
of all,
Yeah,
you
Oh,
are
we're sorry. Go, Kev, we're
you
Go
sorry.
ahead,
are
We're sorry.
on
G
Nick.
Money. No,
You on
G-Money.
YouTube 8
What?
hours a day, Kev.
I'm not saying you, G
You should
Money.
be
I'm not.
thrown
I'm
out.
not talking about you. Not at all.
So
Kev,
wait a minute. So Kev, what's your point? Wait, you want to ISO cam? You
Yeah.
want to ISO cam? Let me. I'll let you ISO cam. Go ahead.
you're gonna
Go
lose
ahead.
ratings.
Hey, Kev, go ahead. ISO. Go ahead. ISO cam.
Look, all I'm saying is that the body of work that we put forth for this entire season cannot be undermined and cannot be. It's not a fluke. This coach has put together a game plan that we followed throughout the entire season. And there's no question that all the players on our team has followed that. He's made Randall an all-star, made him either all NBA, probably second team because of the politics. He's resurrected Derrick Rose's career. He's done a lot of credit has to go to Tibbs. That's why I'm not putting anything past this team right now. Now the optics will say that we're supposed to lose in the second round. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that against this team. If you were a Knicks fan, yeah, you could be realistic as all you want. But is that going to stop you from rooting for your team to win? Especially if we're up, 2 games to if it's 2 games to 2 or something like that. I mean, y'all got to have more faith in your teams, man. That's all I'm saying with that.
No,
and that's
I
why,
want to win the championship. I am going to root for my
Jim,
team.
That's why I'm saying that's why I'm going with the premise of making that run. And if we win it, there's going to be chaos. There's going to be chaos on this chat. There's going to be chaos.
Oh yeah,
everywhere.
if you win the championship, I'll go crazy.
I'm running butt naked.
You can expect me to get disrespectful. We win a championship.
Yeah.
Very. I'm talking mad breezy. But Kev, what happened, Kev, is I think while I agree with your sentiment, I think you're confusing people's projection and their fandom. Like.
Thank you.
But a lot of people had us only winning 20 games this year. A lot of people only had us winning 20 games this year.
That is true.
I can't stand you too.
Yeah, I love that.
Can't stand you too. I don't give a damn. Can't stand you either.
But I understand
because my fandom ain't based off of your expectations. Expectations and fandom are 2 different things. I love the Knicks. I'm 45 years old. I want the Knicks to win a championship. But one thing I'm not going to do is dump this season as a disappointment if we don't win a championship, because I'm on a slow. I'm not double parked. I want to build slowly. If we win a championship, great. But if I put a championship expectation on this team at this moment, I will, and we don't get it, it will be a disappointment. If I say, you know what, I don't think we could do it, and we still do it, that doesn't make me no less of a fan. What that makes me is more happy, because expectations always bring disappointment. Always bring disappointment.
Great point. Great point, man.
And stop telling people how to be a fan, because nobody thinks like everybody. We're not a monolithic thing. We're not a monolithic fan base. That's
CP made some great points right there. Made some great points. No matter what happens, no matter if we win the title or not, it's been a great season. No matter if we win the title or not, it's been a great year. Many people didn't think we would be in this situation.
Fantastic year. It's been a fantastic year.
Think about this.
We've been so good this season. The TNT game. Think about that.
Hold on, G Money. All we gotta do is finish our breakfast and then go to brunch and then go to lunch and then the dinner. The dinner is waiting, but we gotta finish our breakfast first, man.
Yep.
That's all we're saying. And you would talk about our fandom. I get upset when you say that. We all do, because we don't have to think like you. We are not monolithic.
And so like you either. We don't have to think like you either.
You would be smarter if you thought like me, bro. You wouldn't be in that. You wouldn't be in that situation you're in with that ugly shirt on.
Next topic.
So as I was saying,
let me get G Money. Let me get G Money to ISO real quick so he can get in his bag.
Yeah, you guys made some good points. No matter what happens, it's been a fun year. Julius Randle, MVP candidate, showed leadership all year. RJ Barrett, clutch, made some big baskets for us all year. His defense has been improving. Reggie Bullock, hotter than a furnace from downtown. Derrick Rose, sweet like a red rose. Derrick Rose has been huge runs from start to finish with his dribble penetration, his floater game, his three balls working. Alec Burks, clutch. Emmanuel Quigley, underrated, can hit the three and can put up the floater. Also, well, can block shots, athletic, has been big time for us. Taj Gibson, show his hustle. Also, you have Thibs, great job as head coach, knowing to make the right adjustments and helping us succeed. Leon Rose, Worldwide West, helping find the right personnel, and thus why we're here. And even I gotta give credit to James Dolan, staying out the way, not getting into drama. And that's what I love seeing. This Knicks team is tough, man. And I enjoy and I love and I appreciate this team for what it is. For many people, including myself, didn't think we'll be a playoff team. And for this team to be a postseason team and to get home court advantage, it is amazing. No matter what happens in the playoffs, it's been a fun year. It's been a success. And I love and I appreciate being a Knicks fan. From years of failure to this, it's been amazing. Even I gotta give credit to Obi Toppin. Obi's showing some promise a little bit. He started off a little bit slow, but he's been coming on as of late. And Phipps, I'm saying this, in my opinion, if the Knicks get a top 4 seed in the East, Phipps is the coach of the year. Julius Randle, most improved player. And he deserves to be in the MVP conversation. RJ Barrett, the narrative with him. Oh, he can't shoot and all this garbage. He's shooting 40% from downtown and make clutch baskets for us in big moments. And thus why we're the number 4 seed in the Eastern Conference over the Boston Celtics, over the Miami Heat, over the Indiana Pacers, the Washington Wizards, over teams like that, man. And it's amazing.
You remember 2012, the Melo years?
Oh yeah.
That's when I thought I smelled championship.
2013.
I want to touch on that topic soon.
Gosh, man, go ahead, Cully. But
hold on. Wait a minute. Let me. I wanted to talk about something. I know y'all want to drive the conversation with some other stuff, but I want to introduce this thing, and then we'll jump on Cully's topic. But I want to introduce something to y'all, and I need to get your opinion. Is LaMelo Ball that much better of a player than Emmanuel Quigley? Hey, go ahead with your topic, Cully.
Well, you want us to answer that first, or you want to get to mine?
Nope. I just want to throw that out there so we can have something to think about.
Well, we're gonna forget about it if we don't think. But go ahead, Cully.
We're gonna stew on it. We're gonna stew on it.
No, my topic. I actually just wanted to recap the last time we was in the playoffs.
2013.
I wanted to recap that not so much the Celtics series, but that Pacers series.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that series will forever piss me off. Just everything that went on, the team we had against the team we played, and because I just feel like we got screwed that game. We lost Game 6. I just feel like we got screwed in that Game 6, and I just want because I just feel like we got to do it for the people in the chat in the panel. Like I just feel like we gotta have that talk. You know what I mean? Like the Pacers, they shot pretty much 50 free throws that game, and we only lost by like a few points. And Lord knows, I mean, yeah, we shouldn't have lost Game 1 to the Pacers that series. Whatever.
I blame J.R. Smith for that.
I blame him.
We couldn't stop Roy Hibbert in the post. Roy Hibbert, David West were killing us. Even George Hill in Game 1 was hitting some big baskets.
And one more thing, we got old.
Yeah,
got old.
Our team. I think the biggest deal with that was our team was built for the regular season. We wasn't built to be a playoff contender because our team was very old. Not old, but I think our average age on the roster was 31.
We were aging. We had Marcus Camby, Rasheed Wallace. We had Kurt Thomas.
J Kidd.
Our guards
could not hit a shot.
Old. Yeah, our guards were old, and Jason Kidd was so washed. He was doing what Frank was doing. He would bring the ball over half court and pass it.
3. He had 2 of them in Game 1 against Boston. Think about that.
Yeah.
And my thing is, like, we lost that game 6, but imagine had we won that game 6. Imagine game 7 at the Garden. How we
Oh,
could
that
have
would have
just
been fun. We might have came back from 3-1. We might have.
right. I feel like we would have ran them out of here so bad. Like,
Wait, blowout in a game
yeah,
7?
like just blowout or just a close game. But I just feel like the
Close
crowd would have been hyped, and they would have really got like the Pacers team would have got a real taste of like a playoff series. Like a, I mean, yeah, they was up, but I mean, like they would have got a taste of a playoff atmosphere just in the Garden because prior to us being in the playoffs that year, we wasn't in it for a while. I mean, we was in it 2012 and 2011, but we was winning that year. So like, imagine how crazy that Garden would have been. All the celebs that usually come to the Garden games. I don't know. That's just something I want to recap because it's almost been 10 years since then. And we finally
it
back
would have
in
been
it
fun.
now.
We would have played Miami. If we would have played the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals,
Yeah, we fought them in the regular season. And I mean, Freezy, I somewhat agree with what Freezy says. We wasn't playoff ready, but I feel like we still we had guys that had.
I think we overachieved.
I mean, JR did do some dumb ish in the Celtics series. We needed JR badly.
I think we were devoid of elite athleticism.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think teams that we played were younger and fresher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And who were the point guards then? Who was the point guard?
Raymond Felton and Jason.
Raymond Felton.
Was Bibby
and Pablo
still here?
Prigioni. Prigioni came off the bench.
Was backup.
But Bibby was gone, right?
He was gone. He was gone.
Okay. Right. And Billups was gone, right?
Yeah, he was gone a long time ago.
Right.
Yeah. He was on the Clippers by then, maybe.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. So we were really. Prigioni was old too, even though he was new to us.
Right. He was a rookie and he was old. Think about that.
Yeah, man. And so we didn't have elite athleticism at the point guard.
Right.
We didn't have elite athleticism at the two beyond J.R. Smith.
Well, we had Shump, who just came back.
Shump was athletic a little bit.
But Shump was hurt.
He was hurt.
T1000 was hurt. So
he gave up. No, go on.
Oh yeah, T1000 was hurt.
And Shump actually had a good playoff run. Remember Game 6? He against Indiana hit some big baskets, big threes, some big shots, man.
Remember we had Ronnie Brewer.
But what was the year he tore up his knee?
2012. That was in Miami Game 1. I remember this vividly.
Okay, yeah, me too.
In Miami Game 1, 2012.
Davis did too.
I do remember that.
Baron Davis had the dislocated kneecap. He had the dislocated kneecap. Yeah, because when you saw
that
it
was in Game 4.
When you saw it live, you saw his knee was like on the side of his leg. Yeah, man.
Horrible.
So, and then plus he was out of shape anyway. So the whole Baron Davis only was a detractor because he got hurt is not a real narrative. Because Baron Davis was like 15 pounds overweight, man.
Right.
To be honest with you. And then so the Knicks tape era, in my opinion, is one of those where you took everything that could go right for us during the regular season went right. And then when we got to the playoffs and we had to actually do something, then you saw all of our flaws. Like we didn't have real depth at center beyond Tyson Chandler. And Tyson Chandler was hurt.
Yeah, Kenya Martin, who did it what he could.
Come on, Roy Hibbert was killing us. Come on, Roy Hibbert.
I was so mad at
Roy Hibbert.
Yeah, he was.
He looked like Shaq out there at times in the paint. And Akeem Olajuwon running steroids against New York.
I was really mad because we went against Boston. We won. Granted, we won, but we had them
KG at times was killing us.
No, but didn't we have them down 3-1 as well?
3-0. 3-0.
We had them down 3-0. Next thing you know, they win 2 games. And nah, man, we supposed to close them out.
And I remember Game 6. People forget. Remember we were up by, 26 in the fourth quarter, I think? They actually put within 4. Remember that?
Right.
Yep.
And we lucky we made it out of there. Didn't they win?
Right.
Didn't they wear all black?
I got to say something before I leave here.
Go ahead.
Cornerstone Kev, I don't hate you, man. I just can't stand your opinions. No hate. No hate. That's it.
Hey, CP, when is that artwork going to be available for sale?
What artwork? Which one? I have a lot.
I need the album cover.
Have you hit me up? Have you sent me email? Send me an email, Cully. I got you.
All right,
it's CP the artist at Gmail, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And www.cptheartist.com.
Right. Right.
And we also had Chris Copeland too. I think Chris Copeland was hitting some big shots for us too.
Right.
We had a good team, man. 2013 Knicks. That team was fun, athletic. Well, I can't say super athletic, but you get what I'm saying. And that team was great defensively. And Mike Woodson did a great job, man.
Yeah, we picked up Quentin Richardson too.
We did. It's just that we just couldn't do it in the end of size. That was their problem. It was their size that killed New York.
Here's the thing too. I hate to cut you off, G Money.
It's okay.
But you make great points. The playoffs are a different animal than the regular season.
Which it is.
You have more time to focus on one team and their weaknesses and try to exploit their weaknesses and try to do your best in the thing. That's why it's the playoffs. This is why guys like and it's crazy because I was on my Facebook and I was reading my statuses on James Harden from it was crazy because it was like May 2017, May 2018 of James Harden not showing up in the playoffs, and these were his MVP years. And here's the thing, right? And G Money, I was thinking about you because I was watching you and Freezy go back and forth about Dame Lillard, and I have another take on that, but I'm not going to bore people on that, whatever. But the thing is that every team has its strengths. That's what got them in the playoffs, and every team has their weaknesses.
John Smith was good. Naomi was good.
And so the thing is, in every playoff battle, there's going to be adjustments made. There's a chess game, whatever. And here's the thing about why I'm not that optimistic about the Knicks winning the championship, but you can make an argument that you could that on the other side you could be optimistic. And here's the thing: in the playoffs, you have 4 games. Well, 7 if you're lucky, right? 4 games of being consistent. Right. And my thing is this, right? We don't know what we get day in and day out from Reggie Bullock or Alec Burke, whatever. We've seen now that there's a formula to try to get the ball out of Julius Randle's hands, you know what I mean, and try to contain him as much as they can. So now the playoffs, these guys that are in the playoffs, these teams that are in the playoffs are uber better. They're uber better. They're locked in. And plus we're going to be getting the best of the best every single night. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Every single night.
Right.
So it's not going to be I can't look at the regular season and be like, oh, we did this in the regular season. It's the regular season for a reason. It's regular.
Different animal. Word.
It's regular.
And teams, like you said, is going to make adjustments. And remember, if we play at Philadelphia, they're going to be physical. Philly's going to be physical with us. So
I mean, we are with them too, though. Respectfully, we're going to be physical with them too.
That's true, but I'm just saying, if we play at Brooklyn, we had to contain at least 2 of them. It's going to be hard. We had to contain Kyrie, KD. I know James Harden is not great in the playoffs, but who knows? Maybe this time he may have a big series. You never know. And also you have Joe Harris who can hit the big shot, like I said. And the Nets kill us with athleticism sometimes. With Claxton, Durant can fly to the rim. You also have DeAndre Jordan with the pick and roll and the lob. And that's going to be a problem if we play them in the playoffs, though. I think we can win 2 games against anybody. I think we can win at home because we're a very good home team. Yeah?
And I will say this right here. If LeBron James plays tonight with AD and a fully healthy Lakers team and we beat them, I'm jumping on the playoff bandwagon.
I don't think LeBron's going to play tonight.
I'm saying if he does. And here's why. The Lakers need this game more than anything.
Oh, that's true.
To avoid the play-in. So we will get the West and the former, championship team, you know what I mean, the reigning championship team, right? If the Knicks beat them tonight, soundly, I'm jumping on that championship bandwagon. But I can't yet.
So you're just waiting till tonight in Staples in LA?
Yes, because this is tonight is a playoff game. Because it's a very pivotal and it's a must-win for both teams. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
It is a must-win for both teams. We're trying to clinch already. While LA is trying to, and I'm sorry for interrupting you, CP. I'm very sorry. I apologize.
Good.
And also, LA is a game and a half back of Portland. And again, I don't want to
go
for the 6th seed. And let's see, LA has New York. I think they lose to us. I think they got Houston. They're gonna destroy the Rockets. Then they go home. They're at Indiana. Indiana's fighting for their playoff lives too. Who knows? And then they're home and they're at New Orleans. And I think they'll beat the Pelicans. So I say the Lakers go 2-2 or 3-1 in that span.
So
the Blazers,
they're still in the play-in?
Who?
Yeah.
Lakers are in the play-in. They're the 7th seed right now. The Blazers are at Utah, at Phoenix, and home against Denver. So if you're the Lakers right here, this game is virtually your season right now. You lose this game, you're in trouble if you're the Lakers.
They're gonna be looking at
I would love to see a Lakers versus Golden State Warriors.
Lakers Warriors playing, that'll be fun.
In a winner go, in a loser go home.
That would be fun. LeBron versus Curry.
Freezy, you can't lie though. If like none of y'all can't lie. If Clay was healthy, boy, that would have been some ish.
That would have been awesome.
Like LeBron would have been. I ain't gonna front. LeBron might have been like.
Yo, I'm telling y'all sleeping on how great of a player Klay Thompson is.
Clay's an all-star player.
Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer though.
Right front. Yeah. LeBron would have been shaking if that Golden State team was healthy and they had to meet in the play-in with all the.
Because Clay when healthy can guard everybody on the roster the Lakers have except their bigs. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Clay can lock down, and when I say lock down, Clay is an all NBA defender. He can lock down all those average role players that the Lakers have except for their bigs.
And drop 40 on you.
And drop 40 on you. Just what kills me with Clay is though. So here's what I'm sorry, Freeze. I'll make this quick point. Clay, in my opinion, I don't think Clay is a superstar. He's a star to me because I think Clay is kind of inconsistent sometimes. But I'm saying is that Clay to me is more of a star. That's just me.
To me, Clay is gas. To me, Clay is gas, right? Mm. Don't you get him lit, bro? Like when Clay is gas, right? Because when he's just by himself, he's just a liquid. But bro, if he ever catch fire,
G Money,
I don't care. Yeah. I don't care if you got Scottie Pippen, Mutombo, Paul George, Kawhi. It don't matter. It don't matter because if he gets hot, if he catches fire. There is no stopping Clay. Yeah, there's no stopping Clay.
G Money, here's why he's a superstar. For number one, right? He's a better player than Kawhi Leonard, I believe. Because Kawhi Leonard, we give him credit for being a superstar because he plays both positions. He's a two-way player, a great defender and a great offensive player. Well,
3-and-D.
He's a 3, yeah. But would you say that Klay Thompson is a light years better defender and offensive player than Kawhi Leonard? Would you make that argument? And also this, you eloquently talked about how Dame Lillard hasn't been he's been a disappointment. I'm just going to paraphrase your words. When who does the guarding of the superstars? Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is the guy who makes Dame Lillard shoot under 40%. You know what I mean? He's the guy who is going to guard James Harden. You know what I mean? Klay Thompson and still gets his buckets. To me, he's a superstar, and he got the championship belt to
pedigree,
and also,
championship pedigree.
Yeah. And also, right? We forget that Steph Curry has mediocre playoff performances, and it's always been Klay the guy to bail him out. It's always been Klay to bail him out. No Klay, no champion. And people argue if Klay didn't get hurt in the last championship, was it 2019, right? Yeah, they had a chance to come back in that series and beat Toronto.
Oh man,
I mean, it's kind of debatable because even if they win that game, you still have a game 7, so we don't really know how that would have turned out. Here's
And
what
he
I
was
think.
cooking.
I saw Klay Thompson hit 2 free throws on a torn ACL.
Here's what true. No, I love Klay.
That's
Klay
crazy.
Thompson's a great player. I'm just saying is this. We all know he can shoot the ball, but you also have to understand that Klay's also, he's a good player. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes he's not the greatest of playoff performers. I'm not saying he's a choker. He's not a choker. That's not what I'm saying. But sometimes if you watch Klay Thompson, he's very inconsistent. He's not a great ball handler. We gotta be honest. He's not a great ball handler. He can shoot the ball, but he needs a point guard that can get doubles. He can get open shots. He cannot really create some shot like that. And also, like I said, you don't know what you're gonna get from Klay Thompson sometimes. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think it's a superstar to me. I think he's a star. I give him that, but I don't think it's a superstar to me. That's just me.
Right.
Here's the thing, though. Didn't he score 61 points off of like what 6 dribbles?
6 dribbles.
Or something like that. I mean, maybe 11. It was 11. 11 dribbles.
Okay.
11 dribbles, 60 points, and it was only 3 quarters.
And I was going to say, in 27 minutes played, he scored 61 points.
29 minutes.
Okay, I want to ask you, do you think Jimmy Butler's a superstar? I want to ask you, do you think Jimmy Butler's a superstar?
No.
So wait, Clay's a superstar, but Jimmy Butler is not. I'm just saying, but Butler led his team to the finals.
How many championships does Jimmy Butler have, though?
0.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. I understand.
Steph Curry is not winning. Stephen Curry is not winning one championship.
I didn't say I agree with that.
Yeah.
Right. And so the thing is, it's not fair. Like what I did right now with Jimmy Butler wasn't fair. Like for every time somebody say, is he a superstar? And we ask how many championships do they have? It's really not a fair question. But at the same time, if Jimmy Butler was that caliber of player, I think teams would look to have kept him long term. But instead, Jimmy Butler is on his 4th NBA team. Right. Klay Thompson has played his entire career on one team for a reason. And it's because he's invaluable to what they have in Golden State.
Right, getting to your question earlier, Freezy, is LaMelo Ball?
I'm going to pull something up right now. Right. So let me do this real quick before you get into that. Right. Let me show y'all something. So what we want to do when we do the conversation, let me see if I can move this around. Let me see if I know. Let me see if I can. I want to.
By the way, Jimmy Butler is more of an all-star. Jimmy Butler is more of a star to me, though. Jimmy Butler, to me, is one of the most underrated players in the NBA. He's tough. He's gritty. Can hit the mid-range. Occasionally can hit the 3. Can defend. I think Jimmy Butler is more of a star than a superstar. I don't think it's a superstar, though.
All right. Okay. So if you can see what it is that I have on the screen, what I want you to do is look at so this is as of May 4th.
Right.
Right. So what I want y'all to do is look at the total minutes played between both players, right? LaMelo has played 1,232 minutes. Quickly has played 1,170, right? The points scored, Emmanuel Quickly has scored 698 points. LaMelo scored 677. 3-pointers made, Emmanuel Quickly hit 113. LaMelo hit 82. Mm-hmm. Free throws, Emmanuel Quickly hit 145. LaMelo hit 101. And this is as of May 4th, right? Turnovers, Emmanuel Quickly has 56 turnovers. And LaMelo Ball has 125.
This is a straw man argument, man. I'm about to eat it up. So go ahead, continue. You're gonna get destroyed. Go ahead.
So I want you to eat it up, and I want you to destroy me on this, right? Mm-hmm. So assists, LaMelo has 264. IQ has 126. Total plus minus for both players for the season as of May 4th, IQ is plus 172. LaMelo Ball is negative 38. All right, let's get to it.
All right, let's start with your move up. Let's get to the minutes played. Right, minutes played.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's the whole crux of your argument. Melo Ball missed almost a month due to him breaking his own hand. A month, right?
Yeah.
1 month. Yet, what's that? What's that young that moaning?
What's that snoring? I guess someone's tired.
CP, the artist. Look at Uncle Freak.
Oh, that's you. Oh,
yes.
Okay, so now
somebody snoring.
That's me. That's me snoring on CP, the artist argument.
Right.
Oh,
wait,
wow.
I didn't get started. Okay, so he missed a month, but yet quickly only has 22 points more than him. He missed a whole month, but quickly has 22 points more than him. Let's go down to the
wait, you
assists.
said minutes. So wait, you
21
said minutes,
actually. 21.
You said minutes
21,
played.
21, huh?
You said minutes played.
Right. LaMelo has more minutes played because he's part of a second unit, but he has missed more time due to injury than Quickly had. Points scored, right? Points scored, you have Quickly scored 21 points more than he did. But remember, LaMelo Ball missed a month due to his broken hand. So he only scored 21 points more than him? Really? This is your argument? Now let's go down to turnovers. Of course, LaMelo Ball has more turnovers. You want to know why? The dude takes risks and he plays at a faster pace, and also he actually passes the ball. I love Emmanuel Quickly, but Emmanuel Quickly is not a facilitator. Now we're going down to let me see, assists. Yeah, he dusts him in assists. Obviously, LaMelo Ball beats him in assists because that's what he does. And the plus minus, a plus minus is determined based on who you play with. The Charlotte Hornets second unit is not as good as the Knicks second unit. We do not have Charlotte Hornets do not have a Derrick Rose. They don't have an Alec Burke. Playing alongside of LaMelo. You know what I'm saying? And this is the crux of your argument, Freezy. This is the crux of your argument.
That's good point. That's good points. And without LaMelo, the Hornets have been average as of late. Without LaMelo, mediocre without LaMelo.
Yes.
You very well can argue if he was healthy with Gordon Hayward, with Malik Monk, with Devontae Graham and Terry Rozier, the Hornets might even be better. And in my opinion, LaMelo Ball is a better playmaker than Emmanuel Quickly. Quickly's a better shooter, obviously, but LaMelo's a better playmaker than Emmanuel Quickly. And also, you also have to understand that Quickly likes going to the foul line a lot. When you go to the foul line a lot, you're going to probably have more points, though. You got to consider that, too. So that's why it's more free throws. It's true.
And Emmanuel Quickly has the green light to shoot, to score. LaMelo is a playmaker. He makes everybody better. Two different things. Wake up, Freezy. Come on, Freezy. Stay with me. Come to the light, Freezy.
No, man. What y'all are saying is I think is cap, especially against Quickly. No, the facts are the stats that I put up here on the screen as of May 4th. Those are the facts. Those are undisputable. You can't deny
indisputable because
no, context. You can't deny that these events did not happen.
Where's the injury report?
Hey, your best ability is your availability. Remember that?
Okay, so all right. You got dusted in this one, man. I told you not to debate with me, man. I warned you.
Off guard more.
Thank you.
That's good points. Thanks for life. Great point, though. Yep. And like I said, without LaMelo Ball, the Hornets don't have a passer. Scary Terry's more of a shooter. He's not a playmaker like that. Same thing with Devontae Graham. Like Devontae Graham's a scorer. That's what I'm saying. Without LaMelo, the Hornets, their offense is inconsistent. Yes, Miles Bridges has had a great year, but he's in healthy safety protocol right now. Just want to throw it out there.
What about Gordon Hayward?
Gordon Hayward's been out for a month.
He's been out.
No, wait. Before y'all overreact, did Gordon Hayward have a bounce back season this season compared to what he did in Boston last season?
He had a great year. Yes, great year.
Right. So that's what I'm asking. That's what I was asking. So he bounced back this year. Miles Bridges took a step. Right. Devontae Graham took a step. Terry Rozier took a step. Right. LaMelo took a step.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So all these guys took steps forward in their career. And let me ask you this. Did a lot of Knicks players take steps? How about so Julius Randle took a step.
Oh, big time.
Julius Randle is the best player on either team. Right?
True.
Derrick Rose took a development step this year. Right? Derrick Rose got out of that weird mid-range thing that he used to do and is now taking the ball to the basket consistently. Right? Taking it to the basket. That's what's opening up the rest of his game, unlocking the rest of his bag. Right? RJ Barrett took a step forward. But to me, I think RJ Barrett is headed down. And I'm gonna say this, and I know y'all gonna slam me, but this is a conversation we can have for another day. But I think RJ Barrett is headed down that Klay Thompson road of eventually being a really good defender. I'm not gonna say great like Klay, but RJ Barrett had a stretch where he shot. I think the number is like
47% from three first game.
No. I think it was 6 for 42 from three.
Yeah.
G Money.
But hey, CP, all this.
No, I gotta say something.
CP, CP. So he was just saying. So I was just saying that RJ Barrett went 0 for 21, and then he had a game where he was 4 for 6, and then he had another game where he had the stretch where he was 2 for 20, right?
Yeah.
So in that stretch he was like 6 for 45 or something.
Let's see, 0 for 21, 4 for 27. Then you said 2 for 20. 6 for 47.
Yeah, 6 for 47. If he shot league average during that time, he would be shooting 45% from three right now.
He is shooting 40% from three, but I get what you're saying.
Right. But if he shot league average just 36% or 35% during that stretch where he was 6 for 47, he'd be at around 44.5, 45% from three. Right. But my point though is to the quickly and LaMelo thing is we say that LaMelo is the reason why Charlotte has turned around, but I don't know how much of a discount are we giving Gordon Hayward's bounce back season, and how Charlotte cut a bunch of dead weight players, your Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, your Nicholas Batums, guys like that were corner pieces for that team are now gone and replaced in the starting lineup with Miles Bridges. With what's the power forward they have from Kentucky?
PJ Washington.
PJ Washington stepped up huge. Matter of fact, PJ Washington was huge against us this year. Right? And as a small ball center. Right? I don't want to say that Charlotte's whole Phoenix Rising thing is all LaMelo. I think it was their GM did a good job this offseason of putting together a better roster. And LaMelo was the benefactor of that. But when you compare what LaMelo did in Charlotte to what Quickly did in New York, I can't say that Kevin Knox got better this year.
He's not even close.
Right. I can't say that Frank Ntilikina got better this year. I can't say that Mitchell Robinson got better this year. Right. There are a lot of people that didn't get better for the Knicks and a lot of people that got better for Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? Because they have a three guard rotation that's almost elite. and Devontae Graham, LaMelo, and Terry Rozier?
Devontae's been up and down all season for the most part. Remember, Devontae. If you actually, I watch a lot of basketball. I watched the Hornets a lot this year. Devontae has actually been up and down this year. Last year, I felt last year was all right. This year's been kind of inconsistent. Scary Terry's had a great year.
Right.
Gordon Hayward had a all-star type season until he got hurt.
Until he got hurt.
And
availability.
Yeah.
Availability is, what is it?
Your best ability. Availability is your best ability.
Yeah. And he only played 44 games, which Uncle Freezy wants to, and this is why I was trying to get your attention, G Money, because this is what the straw man argument from the fat man wants to do. What he wants to do is change the narrative and make the Charlotte Hornets better than what he says they are, which is false.
They're the average team. They're an average team.
They are average. That's why they are fighting for their playoff lives.
They're in the playing the 8th seed right now.
You cannot make the argument, Uncle Friesen. Let's stop this. Let's stop the nonsense. Let's stop it right now. I'm your big brother that's younger than you. Trying to help you out.
Thank you, big brother.
Right.
We are the Thetas. We are the Thetas.
Trying to help you out. LaMelo Ball makes his teammates better.
True.
They were calling Miles Bridges a overrated, dude. You know what I'm saying? So LaMelo Ball was making him better. Also, who's that African dude, Bamba or whatever his name is? Biombo. Yeah, the open passes that and easy passes that LaMelo Ball has seen. If we had LaMelo Ball, we would have had our
we'll be way better.
Franchise player. We already had one of our franchise players who and us Knicks fans were saying, "Oh, let's go get his brother. Let's go get his brother." Who's not better than him? In 4 years, four years, Lonzo is not better than his rookie brother right now. And when they went head to head the other day, Pelicans won. Lonzo shot 4 for 11, and his little baby brother outscored him.
Hey,
and in the first meeting, LaMelo and the Hornets were down 18 in New Orleans and came back and beat Lonzo and the Pelicans in New Orleans. Just a fun fact there on the ESPN Friday game.
But so my point was not that LaMelo is not a good player, and my second point is not that I brought this up to make an argument to get y'all to fight each other. That's what I'm not throwing chum in the water. What I wanted everybody to do is look at raw data.
There ain't no data.
But you also use context sometimes. You also use context. Sometimes.
Right.
I mean,
exactly.
We like you, man. We love you. I'm just saying what we're saying is this. Look, we're not saying Quigley sucks. We're not saying that. Quigley's a good player, and he's a very good player. But I'm saying that LaMelo Ball, you can argue, has been more impactful. You really could argue. And again, the Hornets, I understand there's a lot of guys who have played well. But let's not act if we thought Charlotte was a playoff team before the year. No one thought they'll be better than Washington. Many people didn't think they'll be better.
What did they finish? What did they finish last year? They were terrible last year.
They were terrible last year.
Yeah, that's why they got LaMelo.
The Hornets
were a lottery team.
The Hornets haven't made the playoffs since 2016. Like the Hornets. They were horrendous last year. This year, many people didn't think there'll be a playoff team. Many people thought the Wizards would be better than what they are.
Right.
Some people thought, even the Pacers would be better than what they are. Some people even thought the Raptors would be better than what they are. So that's what I'm saying.
Don't forget the Pelicans.
And he's talking about in the East. In context, he's talking about in the East.
So that's what I'm saying.
East, okay.
The Hornets are a decent team, but they're not.
It's not fair, but that wasn't fair to the Wizards because. And remember, at the beginning of the season, they got killed by COVID protocol.
But they were losing way before that too. You have to consider that.
Yeah, they missed their starting center was out for the year in the first month of the season, Thomas Bryant, and so there were a lot of things destroying. But anyway, I understand what you're saying. But what I'm saying is let's not get it twisted, bro. This kid Emmanuel Quickly is not a slouch.
We didn't say that.
I didn't say you
He
said
ain't
that.
in the same category or
Right.
in the same zip code as Mr. Ball. I'm
I didn't.
sorry. And I hate the Balls, man.
Is it because of LeVar?
Pause.
It's
Pause,
not
CP.
pause, technically.
Pause.
Technically,
Yeah.
it's not paused.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. So what I'm saying is that you can compare these two. I don't think the Rookie of the Year race is a runaway. I don't think it's a runaway freight train.
Anthony Edwards is getting close. Edwards has had played very well as of late. Anthony Edwards.
Yeah. Man.
To me, it's LaMelo or bust. That's it.
Right. So you say it is a runaway freight train.
Yes, it is. They're going to make the playoffs. Everybody else ain't. And that's all you need.
I think the Hornets will make it. The Wizards, to me, the Wizards blew their chance yesterday. The Wizards blew their chance. If the Wizards had one last night.
That's because Bradley Beal is soft. Bradley.
He's hurt. He was hurt.
Of course he's hurt, bro, because his scoring title is on the line.
And Westbrook took a bad three, down by one. He should have just taken the mid-range.
Bradley Beal is missing games. Bradley Beal is missing games. And so I don't know if it's coincidence or if he's really, really hurt. But when his team needs him and his scoring title is on the line, he's out with a hammy.
Dang, Beal. And he's out tomorrow on ESPN.
I just saw that beef he had with Bazemore or something like that. I guess they're calling him out for his
for sitting out games to protect the scoring title.
Which is crazy.
So the scoring title is based on the average, not the total points.
The average.
Average.
Average a game.
I don't like it. It should be the total points.
Nah, that's not how. I don't think that's how it works, man.
Historically, it has never worked like that.
No, but listen to me. If I played less games than you, right, and I averaged 33 points a game, I played less games than you, but you played more, and you outscored everybody. You should win the scoring title. That's
think about guys that are inconsistent.
That's true.
And we wanted Bradley Beal too. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I was one of them people like, yo, if we can get him to get us to win like 45, 46 games, go get him. Yes. Right? That was me. Like, man, if Bradley Beal can come here and get us to the 3 seed, hey, let's get him. Damn the torpedoes. Let's get him. You know what I'm saying? But you know what though? This right here let Julius Randle played with a deep thigh contusion. And so people were like, man, it's only a bruise. Bro, I had a deep thigh contusion. Your muscles don't fire the same way, bro. Your thigh muscles don't fire the same way. It's like dragging You ever saw a World War II movie? Like when the dude got his Kevlar, his helmet on with the strap missing and he dragging his leg bro, I know what that feel like, bro. Dog, a deep thigh contusion is no joke. And Julius Randle played through it, missed one game all season.
Is that what Burks has right now?
No, he has an ankle. Remember, he came back after COVID.
Wait, I thought Quickly was the ankle.
No, man. He
both ankles.
Yeah,
my guy Burks.
Yeah, my guy Burks came back after the COVID protocol thing and stepped on somebody's foot. Remember that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he stepped on somebody's foot and had the ankle thing, and then he tried to play. He tried to play through it. And he looked garbage trying to play through it, and so I think they just set him down.
And speaking of scoring titles, Steph Curry has an opportunity to pass Brad Beal. And did you see Steph Curry hit a clutch 3 against the Jazz last night?
He scored 39, right?
36.
36. Yeah.
Yo, just one question, not to cut anybody off. When's Donovan Mitchell coming back?
I heard he may not come back until the playoffs. That's what I heard.
Ooh. He might come back for the playoffs, right? Okay.
Yeah, which will start May 12th.
That nigga Wi-Fi said a deep thigh contusion is just a bruise, bro. I'm okay. Bro, okay. Y'all live with that.
You saying you soft, Breezy?
Yeah,
you soft, man.
I'll be that.
I think Bradley Beal. If the Wizards don't make the playoffs, you're gonna look back at these 2 games right here. If you're
I thought I saw last night. Jaylen Brown is out for the year.
Yeah, because he has a
Yep.
torn ligament in his left wrist. So
Wow.
prepare yourself for Jaylen Brown.
Wait,
man.
what?
Jaylen Brown was having a great Jaylen Brown was having a great year. He's athletic, can shoot the three, can defend. I know Boston's been shaky up and down all year, but he was having a great season, man.
That's one of my
G-Money.
favorite players. Damn.
G-Money, I'm gonna say this. I gotta wrap up because I gotta do some stuff. But I'm gonna say this.
Mhm.
I'm gonna throw this grenade because Rob the Nick, one of the contributors to the Knicks at Night podcast said this, and I think he may be right. Don't be surprised if the Knicks make a run at Jaylen Brown. Right?
I'm not mind Jaylen Brown. I'm not minding.
I would love Jaylen Brown.
And so the thing is, the price is gonna be ridiculous, right? The price, people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, you giving up how much?" But bro, I'm gonna say this to CP the artist, and I'm gonna shut down the live stream so he can't diss me. I think the Knicks are gonna. I think the Knicks, what the Knicks are gonna do is not go point guard first this offseason. I think they're gonna try to trade for Karl Anthony Towns and Jaylen Brown. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. God bless.